Yo, it's your boy Marrico.
Travis Dope, world's strongest photographer.
We here live, Roy Vision Studios in Atlanta, Georgia. This is just a conversation.
Yeah, I gotta stop calling myself the strongest photographer. Somebody's gonna try me. Somebody's gonna be like, "Oh, word," and be benching 405 and shit. Like, nah, it's just the
Buff
same.
nerds, I don't know. I don't know what
Buff
they bench
nerds.
is. Buff nerds with your bench.
Oh, that's a person.
Mm-hmm.
I've never, man. See, let me chill out. Let me chill out. I do me. That's how I
Yeah,
motivate myself.
that part. What's happening though? How you
No,
feeling today?
man, had a shoot earlier today.
Okay.
It's hot in Atlanta. When it's hot and the traffic, FIFA World Cup traffic, like
Yeah.
that shit is miserable, dog. Like
Or do you think FIFA is gonna get as bad as they say it is?
you're talking about,
500,000 people here in Atlanta, and you know,
probably. But since we don't live in the city, I don't
I do.
think. All right, well, not in the city, like
Yeah, downtown type shit, yeah.
I think they're really experiencing that, but on the outskirts and on the south side, not so much.
I feel that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's a lot of conferences and shit out here.
Yeah, like
You know what I'm saying? All the time.
It's
So,
always crazy.
right, you feel
The
me?
World
Like,
Cup
low
just
key.
has more eyes and more celebrities,
That part.
but they got cheer competitions every summer in the week. Like the college football be going on.
All the tech conferences out here,
You
all
know?
the anime festivals.
So
and
it's like it's always crazy in the city. This is just more eyes globally, and I think
Yeah.
people from out the country traveled here to watch.
right,
the
but a
World
lot
Cup.
of people purchase property and businesses, and they had the
But it
grants
ain't
and the
just
loans.
Atlanta, is it? It's going
No,
on.
it's like 8 cities. It might be a little less, maybe
Yeah,
six.
I don't know
6 to 8
shit
cities.
about soccer, the World Cup, nothing. Like I hope I could get some of the residual excitement, but yeah,
It ain't doing that right now. Yeah.
not at all.
Right, because I would have thought it'd been a lot more um, setups and whatnot. People who need help with,
Yeah,
all the
sure.
little things that going on, little meetings and
for
all
sure.
that stuff. So
Yeah, nah, I'm not. I ain't really get booked for it, so it's out of sight, out of mind. I avoid 75 as much as possible though.
yeah.
'Cause
But
that's
you was
what-
shooting a graduation
Yeah,
earlier.
yeah. I took 285 all the way to Decatur. Yeah.
Talk about the shoot though. How was the shoot? Do you feel like every when you shoot it's just like status quo, or do you feel like this shoot gonna change
Honestly,
things?
bro,
You know what I mean?
every
Like
shoot that I go on, it don't matter what it is, I get nervous.
mm-hmm.
I've been doing this for like over 15 years. Like, there's a certain, what if I mess this one up? What if I like,
What if my battery dies
you know what I mean? Times
and I
just like
charged it?
small shit, like Murphy's Law. I always joke, Murphy's Law. If something can go wrong, it will.
Yeah. All right. So what's the worst thing that ever happened while you were shooting? Like your top three things.
Top
that ever,
three things.
Yeah.
One of them, I was actually doing your family portraits, and there was a stool there, and I had my
Oh, you
my
broke some shit. I
had
remember.
my
Yeah.
lens on the stool, and that bitch rolled, and you just hear, and me and you look at each other. You like, is it cool? I'm like, I hope. Put it on the camera, and it took me like a month to realize the focus was. I'd have to be zoomed all the way out, and it could focus everywhere. But as soon as I zoomed in, it would only focus like in the upper right hand corner.
Crazy work.
So that's happened. Lost my memory card. I didn't bring a memory card, I should say.
Oh, that didn't happen to me.
Batteries
A lot of
dying.
times. It's
Batteries
sad, but
dying, like memory card and batteries dying. It might sound.
I always feel like when I think about it, right before I pull up,
Yeah.
memory cards. If I don't got one, I can just Uber one to me.
You know
You know what
so
I mean?
it sounds bad, but those are like real common. Push come to shove, you could find a way.
Yeah, or I forgot this lens, or I didn't, or I thought I bought this lens.
Yeah.
But I
What-
bought a different lens.
What happens a lot with me, like when I'm setting up my strobes, if for whatever reason the lights and my transmitter aren't connecting, I eventually get
technical
it to
issues.
work, but that heart attack, because it's like usually the client's talking to me and I'm over here like taking test shots, nothing's happening, lights not. I'm like, yo, what's going on? So that'd be a lot, but yeah, for the most part, I try to plan everything a day in advance.
So what's your top three?
I would say the memory cards,
Memory card.
breaking the lens, and the lights not connecting.
Okay.
Matter of fact, we was on a wedding and that happened. When we was
I
on the
remember that.
wedding,
The Kimwas, wasn't it?
Huh?
The Kimwas? The Kim?
Quaminus. But yeah,
Shout out y'all.
yeah, my boy Dion from middle school. He still ain't let me post the pictures, bro. It's been almost a year or two, bro. Like I'm about to just post them without your consent.
They are your pictures.
Low key. But but yeah, so memory card, tech issues, and breaking the lens. Those were like the three things that happened to me. And
I think mine's was my gimbal died.
while the camera was on there,
Yeah, it was like, I mean, I used it to the max. I
Yeah.
had a backup one. It was like maybe a 10-hour day, and both batteries ran out. Like while the other one was charging, it wasn't.
yeah,
You know what I mean? It wasn't charging fast enough, and hour 7 in,
type.
that bitch died. So I had to go handheld. It wasn't that bad. I had to go handheld. I mean, but
Right.
it's still
Unfortunate.
like unfortunate that I didn't get the shots that I want because I had the handheld it that day, and I didn't need it handheld that day. Second one, I would say I was shooting in the rain, right?
Man,
But it just drizzled. It was like a slight
Okay.
drizzle. It wasn't like nothing crazy.
cameras can handle that.
Somewhere along the lines, the toggle was off,
On what?
the camera.
Oh,
So the inside was exposed. And I mid rain like, oh shit. And as soon as I thought it, that bitch cut off.
what's the last one?
Um mm,
Didn't you lose a drone?
no. I almost lost a drone.
My homeboy lost a drone.
I
over a
think
lake.
the worst thing, the police pressing me
I'm
out.
about to say no shootout, no.
Police pressing me out. They definitely pressed me out. I got it
Yeah.
on camera. We was shooting, bro. Neighborhood watching us shoot this shit. It's a bunch of houses with porches, high porches, the whole neighborhood outside. They done watched us reenact this same scene maybe 7 times.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We had to get it right. It was a car where we chase him out the house, throw the tracker in the back of the car. You know what I'm saying? Running out the house with the gun.
Yeah.
Throw the tracker in the back of the car. That's what it was. We had to make it look real though, so we had to get a couple different angles and all that whatnot.
So the cops thought
Police
it was
pulled
real.
up, 8-9 cars deep.
They thought it was real.
Man, before they even got within a quarter mile, I tossed that bitch as high as I could and was like this when by the time they pulled up. Like, nah.
I seen a video last night. This dude was racing a cop, smoked the cop, but when he passed like the finish line, all the other cops.
I seen
they
that. They thought he was running from him.
I bet that man's heart exploded in his chest, boy.
Yeah.
But yeah, my homeboy lost a drone over a lake.
Yeah, I've almost lost all of my drones many of times.
Yeah, I've almost lost a drone too. I don't like when it goes out of sight. When it goes out of sight, like anything could happen.
I think
Birds
mine was
fly by.
more so the wind. Like
Yeah.
it's when I was every time like Aruba,
Uh,
the wind. It's both sides of the water low key. So you get too high and start the wind.
yeah,
Is-
wind makes your
it's-
drone like if you looking at it while you're flying it, it's like, man, I don't know how that shot's so stable.
I tried to land it on a boat.
Ever lose anything? On the shoot. Always lose lens caps.
Facts.
Lens caps and the little bags for the lens.
Nothing major. Nah.
I feel like I almost lost my GoPro. I left it at a venue, made it halfway home.
Oh, I've done that. Not necessarily major thing though, like a GoPro, but
Yeah.
I need my charger.
Yeah.
That charger gotta come back.
Right.
Like
And you
I'm
know,
not buying another charger.
Yeah.
What did you think about the first part?
The first part?
Yeah.
Truthfully, I got to stop smoking so much. Because I was watching the way I answered questions and I didn't realize how slow I am. Like, not with like my points, but just there's a lot of us. Like, I don't listen to myself talk. So while I know I'm trying to catch my thoughts, it might sound like I'm burnt out.
Yeah.
But other than that, like, it was awkward silences where it's like I didn't really know it's a two-way street, you know. You say something, I say something, we bounce ideas off. I just waiting for the questions, answering questions, and not really leaving room. But that's why we do it. But other than that, visually, the shit was dope.
On the job training, nigga.
You feel me? Shit was dope. That shit don't gotta come out. Well, the first one.
And I trick bagged you. I got you to talk shit about Dame Dash. IDK, he don't fuck with you now.
And then to be completely honest, the first one, I fucked up because I deleted everything. I should have said that.
What, the first two pods?
The first
pod you fucked up. The second pod I fucked up. That was the third pod. But that was.
What was the first one that you fucked up?
Remember how I fucking deleted the audio? I didn't have the audio. It only had the first 14 minutes of the audio.
Oh, so we both fucked up because I deleted the footage.
Yeah,
All
on the
right,
first
cool.
one.
Well, we good.
Yeah.
So we good then.
But yeah, it's been even just a journey, a learning journey. You always, like, you as professional as you can be, you always learn. And that's one thing I learned. You always learn some shit. Like,
you got to.
I misstepped here. Some people think that they got this system and the system works. Like, it's always going to be.
That's a crazy, especially like in the creative world.
Yeah.
I don't see how you can have a system and be that confident because like shit changes, people change. Like you're always gonna have to adapt, and no two jobs are the same. So you'd have to approach them as if they were. I don't know. Respect to those that do, but yeah, you have to learn. You have to
even running the studio. Like, you know, it's just little things that people don't know that you got to put them on to. Or, you know.
And
like,
new stuff is coming out every day.
Yeah.
So it's like you got to stay up to date. You got to stay hip to it. You at least got to be aware of how to operate whatever, because if not, you get left. And then like in this game, shit, come and go like the wind, bro. Like there's no loyalty in the content game.
And then the content game, the business studio rental game, like, bro. Somebody left a bad review on my shit, and it was only because his editor didn't know how to upload the footage. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling him truly, like, bro, this is 300 gigs of footage. Yeah. And he's like, yeah, just Dropbox it to me. Like, you supposed to bring a drive. You ain't got a drive? Right. I'm going to have to charge you to upload it to you.
So he gave you a negative review.
You know what I'm saying? Weird shit. Like,
petty. People are petty, man. And, like,
and then you look at their pod. Yeah. You know, I'm a hater. Then you look at their pod, and they ain't talking about fucking nothing. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Like,
so with this, I've learned to give grace. That's a big, like, the more I do on my own, the more I'll, like, patronize a small business or somebody starting out, because it's like, a lot of times, especially with black businesses, people are harsh where it's like, this why they be proud, this why I don't support black business. And they'd be like, nah, bro, we got to give the same amount of grace and let people learn from their mistakes. Customer service ain't included. That's universal. People with shitty customer service, like, you got to figure that one out. But, like, learning how to deal with customers and how to deal with unhappy clients, that's just as important as learning a camera, in my opinion, because not everybody wants what you give them.
Yeah, it's a skill set in dealing with people.
You feel me? Yeah, real shit. And it's like, I'm cold with a camera. I'm not good with people. I'm getting better. I've gotten a lot better. But I used to be terrible at that.
I used to really be in my feelings about certain things. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like,
I used to hate when people used to inquire. When people be like, hey, how much for a shoot? I tell them the details. All right, I'll get back to you. Because in my mind, I done spent that money. And it's like, yo, come on, do you want to shoot or not?
You know how everybody try to give you the speech, hey, man, we going to lock in. We going to lock in. I got a lot more to do.
We going to be doing a lot of this.
This going to be a consistent thing.
And you try to work with them.
And you try to give them the I'm going to work with you price.
Because you want to see the vision. You like, all right, collaborate. You get further with collaborations than you do on your own. But then when it's like.
And then they hit you, they get you, they do that project.
Gone.
3 weeks later, it's like, hey, what's up with the? Oh, you know, I went out of town and yeah, but I'm back now. But we gonna do something next week. Yeah. Okay, so we doing something once a month. We ain't really
weekly.
You feel me?
You don't need content like that.
You don't really need content
next
like
month,
that.
Oh man, this came up. Then they got a whole new venture over there.
And you
Sparking
know,
up.
such and such do it for 300.
I don't even get mad at that. I'm sure they'll do. I'm sure they will do an awesome job for you.
Yep.
But what happens with me? Somebody will do a photo shoot with somebody else. Hey man, can you edit these pictures? We don't like them, and I'm like, you should have just had me shoot them. And I be iffy about editing another photographer's pictures.
Yeah, I don't think I would do it.
I've done it. Nigga, I did it for you.
That's different. That's different.
Because it was a photographer that took them. You ain't like them.
You know what I'm saying?
And you had me. So it's like, I do it. I just feel away. Because it's like, I won't want nobody editing my pictures. But then again, as humbly as I can say it, like, I don't see why you would. But I hate when they throw a filter on that shit. Like, when they throw a filter on a picture I done edited and took, it's like, you could have just used a cell phone picture.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm mad you tried to throw me under the bus with that one. But nah, that was different. nigga truly thought I had a photographer, and this nigga was like, yeah, I ain't shooting like 3 years. Like, what? Nigga, you volunteered for this. Like,
hey, nah. What about when my
shout out my man Chad.
What about when my boy shot on JPEG? Yeah, you my boy. You my boy, y'all. But man, I remember it was like midnight when we wrapped up. I'm at home dropping everything onto my laptop. I go to his pictures. Why these already formatted the JPEG? I went through the folder twice, exited out of Finder, then went back like maybe I'm missing something. Yo, bro, you shot JPEG? Oh yeah, I meant to tell you. My camera messes up when I shoot RAW. Brother, you ain't even had. That's still my dog though.
All yeah, shout out Yaki. So how you feel about doing a podcast? You're a podcaster now. You really invested in being a podcaster?
Yeah, no. I don't mind it just because
you've been dropping content like crazy.
That's why, because content is what's gonna drive. What I've noticed, people don't really care about the work that I post per se. They like it. They'll like and comment on it, but they want to see me. They want to hear what I have to say. So I do it as a means to an end. But I don't necessarily want to be a podcaster.
I get that.
I just want to give my perspective.
You got to be a content creator that talks about shit.
You feel me? I mean? Like, yeah. But like,
so is that a bad thing or good thing?
What's that?
Like, in today's day and age, you have to have your story. It's one or two ways now.
Yeah.
You could also be that mysterious person
right.
and get away with that personification.
For sure.
If it's structured right. If you know what I mean? Like if you got those funnels that get down to what you're selling and you can be the behind the scenes person. Yeah, a lot of people do that. Like they run faceless businesses. Yeah. But as a content creator, it's really hard to be a person who's not in front of the camera. Yeah, you have to sell yourself.
It's hard to say whether it's good or bad. It gets bad when because now people are chasing clout. You know, like if, God forbid, we go viral, right? What I said about Dame goes viral one time. Mm-hmm. Now I feel as though I have to keep that up. I have to match that, you know? Like, if you can't just go viral one time. Now your content has to mirror that.
What you gonna do after that? Yeah.
You know? And it's like either that or you gotta ride that wave. And it's like, that's where it could get iffy. But if you're just keeping in contact with your supporters or your fans, and you're just telling them what you're doing, keeping them a heads up. Some of the people on my friends list, you know, I don't got hundreds of thousands of followers. So it's like, a lot of them are friends or close, so they probably just want to hear a perspective.
Okay.
Once you get more followers, that's when you really got to watch what you're saying, because now you're influencing. I could create content. Influencing, like, that gets dangerous. Because it's like, you know, your personal opinions out there.
Yeah, so some people would say that if you niche down, then you can get a bigger following. Like, Lil Boosie, for example, like how you were saying before, Sexy Red. If the ratchets wanna ratchet,
they're
gonna look to that side of town.
For sure.
Same thing for the male equivalent with Lil Boosie to a certain degree. I mean, I
Yeah.
feel like it's a little more mature, but you get what I mean. Like,
Yeah.
he gonna take what he say? He don't want no gays at his
Right.
at his
No
pool
trannies at
party
his
or
party.
trans, whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He
But-
cool. He like, I'm cool with gay people, but I ain't having no trans
So-
in my party. That's my party.
I got to not argument, but a discussion with a really good friend of mine yesterday about just that, where he's talking about Charleston White, and basically what he's saying is it's an act. I've listened to Charleston White, so I know he has intelligence. I'm not gonna say that he's dumb, but to say that somebody's smart, because he's like, yeah, he talks like that to get a reaction. Now you're watching him, and he's making money. And I feel as though if you're putting on that big of an act, that your personal integrity is now questioned. Like, you're doing some like morally objective thing. You're saying stuff that's like,
But it might really be your opinion.
at which point it's like, it's dangerous. Not everybody needs one of these, because that might be your opinion, but that's dangerous. You don't need to be spreading that, because it's like, pause. You don't need to be talking. People don't need to be hearing that, because yeah, that could get out of hand. Look at Chud, like we talked about last time. Like, yeah, you know what? I do feel like that. That is right. And it's like, nah, bro, like, some of this stuff need to be regulated. Like, yo, don't say that. But it's an act, and people pay for the act. So, you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
I hope, like,
I feel like the people with that's what have this all the way going back to the same conversation as last time. But that's how you build a cult following.
Real talk.
You get what I mean? Like,
That's why, like, is
so
it good
the question
or is it
is,
bad?
do like, I kind of brought all of that up to say, do you owe people, a glimpse into your personal life when you're a content creator to a certain degree? Like, yeah, you might create this content, but some people really want to feel like they know you.
Nah.
You get what I'm saying? Some
Yeah.
people really want to know your opinion on things, or they're not going to.
I'm the opposite. I like you for this. Like, I don't want to know your personal life.
Yeah.
Like, if you're a music artist, I want to like your music. I want to hear your opinion. I want to see what you have to say. Like, and if I like how your brain works, then I'll listen to you outside of just music. But if I hear you talk and I hear like what your values are, then it's like, yeah, we're unaligned other than the content that I like from you.
Yeah.
So there's something for everybody, but I don't listen to a lot of that shit.
Speaking of listening to things, what's the best album in 2026? Always got to bring it to music at one point in time.
Honestly, in my opinion, Baby Keem's.
This is a project that dropped this year.
Yeah, Baby Keem's project dropped this year. I think Wale's dropped late last year.
2025, December 2025.
All right. J. Cole's dropped this year. Drake.
Why you say that? I'm a make this statement, and I'm not even the biggest Wale fan.
That was a great album.
The best album 2026 though.
Right now, I'd have to say it's Baby Keem's. I haven't listened to many else, but I listened to J. Cole's. That was decent. Partially Drake's.
So Baby Keem over J. Cole. Over Drake.
Easily.
Yeah.
Easily, yeah. Just cause like content-wise, J. Cole, you know the type of rapper J. Cole is. He's been the same dude for like, I don't want to hate on him. You ain't gonna bait me into that.
I'm damn sure not trying to do that. I'm damn sure. You speaking your own opinions, brother. You bought J. Cole up, you goddamn. So don't do that to me.
If it was better than J. Cole's.
I'm just asking the question of what you said.
Yeah,
I said
cause
J. Cole also dropped an album, bro. Like, we compare albums. I'm a compare your album.
Well,
no, whole time. Let me let that be known. Like, I'm that.
Talk that shit.
I'm that person, bro.
Real
Like,
talk.
I'm
People
a real
people
connoisseur
real
of shit. You get
Art
what I'm
should be
saying? Of art, yes.
It should be criticized. It's put out there for public consumption So people have the right to say, I don't like this. This isn't as
This
good as
album
that.
is better than this album. This person had the best album
Bro,
of the year.
when-
Yeah, he dropped some shit this year.
When
You might be a
Drake
fan of
dropped,
him, but
even when J. Cole, everybody's like, why do you got to compare it to this? Why you got to, because nigga,
that's what we do.
it's rap. Like,
Yeah.
let it do that. In that spirit, yes, Baby Keem's album is better than J. Cole's, in my opinion, because J. Cole, it's a J. Cole album.
I got you.
Like, Baby Keem, unless you've listened to him over the years, he's still relatively new. So, you're getting new material
Yeah,
and
you
a
talking
new
that shit.
sound. Yeah, and it's
Okay.
like you never heard, unless you listen to him.
Ross about to drop an album.
I saw that.
Why you laugh?
Because I seen him on a commercial, and I feel like maybe that was a publicity stunt. Maybe that was a rollout.
What's that?
Him flying commercial. Nah, he can't. Ross funny, man.
Bruh.
What's his album? Why
Ross
is he still
top-
rapping?
Ross top 5 funniest rappers.
Real talk, bro. He don't even try.
You hear me?
He don't even
Like,
try.
nah, he be trying. That's a funny motherfucker.
Hey, based
bro.
off of what we talked about last time, though, Ross is somebody. If I was an artist today, I
would sign
wouldn't
to
mind.
Ross.
I wouldn't mind having Ross manage me, cause that's
some real
not
shit.
a bad look.
Yeah.
Dame's a bad look.
Hey, yo. All right, now.
Uh,
So you looking forward to this Ross album or not?
Probably, like I give it a listen. That's something I like play on in the gym once
Yeah.
or twice. But like I don't have the capacity to listen to music past 8 tracks nowadays. Like you,
Don't say that because they going to kill you in the comments.
nah, fuck it.
They
Fuck
going to
it.
kill you on the internet. And let a real artist hear that and be like, man, you can't listen to 8.
Bro,
8
and like
tracks,
if
man.
a real artist, like a lot of these artists, they have 2-verse songs.
Yeah.
1-verse songs, and it's like, all right, you got 3/16s. Like then I might do it because but other than that, like a lot of their voices I can't get with. Like maybe I still like the boom boom cat rap, but
That's why I asked, because I look forward to Ross albums because I feel like as one of the contemporary rappers, he got some of the best albums in the last
real
like
talk.
couple
Like
years.
they'll
You know what
slide,
I'm
they
saying?
might not chart without
But
Drake.
they slap.
But like
Yeah.
like Ross been, I got a crazy story.
And he got
about-
one of the best voices in rap.
Bro, I got a crazy story about Rick Ross on everything. When I was living in Jacksonville, Florida, he was doing he was just up and coming, right? I remember Push It to the Limit. That one had came out. He was performing at a club. I promise you, I'm on stage behind him because he was like, yeah, all y'all niggas, if y'all want to be up here, woo, woo, woo. I went up there. This was before he was the boss and all that other stuff. So it was like, you know how underground rappers,
Yeah.
it was around that time. Yup, I remember that shit. He wasn't as big though. Like, he was a big nigga, but he wasn't Fat Rick Ross.
Right. I get it.
Yeah, real talk.
Ross kind of remind me of like, it might sound, he even though he's from Miami, he kind of assimilated with Atlanta so much. It's almost like he an Atlanta nigga. Like, he got the mansion
live
out
in
here.
Wingstop.
He got I feel like he kind of infiltrated the
Wingstops.
game. Yeah, that
Dirty
part.
Wing. His car and bike show, nigga, that shit shuts down Old National.
Yeah, I'm here.
Like,
I've been there a couple times.
Last year they actually had to
They was petitioning and everything.
like a lot of the car meets got shut down. 12 was just out there not letting anybody post up. Like the neighborhoods got messed up. Like 2 years ago, that shit was insane. Last year wasn't that crazy.
Okay.
Because of what happened the year before. I'm interested to see how it's gonna go this year because niggas was still out there.
Yeah.
Illegally.
Even though he not from Atlanta, what do you think about Atlanta rap? Is Atlanta rap like over with?
I wouldn't say that. I couldn't tell you who to listen to from
Bruh,
here.
That's
but
why I'm saying.
the major ones, I get what you're saying. Because of all the snitching because Atlanta made such a name for itself by being like Dope Boy Central and
Yeah, they OGs holding it down more than
You
the,
feel
the,
me?
the poppin'
'Cause,
niggas
like,
right now. You know what I'm saying? Big Bank and
even T.I.
and Lil Boosie.
But
And, you
what
know what I'm
happened
saying?
with Gucci
This is what
like
I'm saying.
21,
Yeah, crazy work.
Lil Baby out here looking crazy. He had a generational fall off, bro. Like there was a summer he couldn't miss. Now, I don't know. Ever since that shit with Michael Rubin, I mean,
Yeah.
ever since that picture dropped, it's like, bro, just been. And then Academics trolls that nigga so perfectly, bro. Academics called him out for a fade, and he said no. And I'm like, you know how bad that looks. So it's like when your persona is this, but when you hit the news, when shit hit the fan, a lot of Atlanta
Hold on,
rappers.
academics said
He
he wanted
really,
to shoot a fade with Lil
he
Baby.
really like called
I
him
know
out for a
nothing about
fade.
this.
He really called him out for a fade, not just a fade. He was like, we do a friendly fade, or Aiden Ross be having that boxing, the
Yeah.
celebrity boxing. He called him out.
Let me
right there.
find out Big Act trying to slap a nigga up out here. That'll be crazy work, and he know that.
Academics over 200. Lil Baby look about 140, bro.
Yeah, academics.
Weight classes exist
like
for
a
a
Ninja
reason.
Turtle.
No matter how much of a street nigga you is, bro, like somebody bigger than you could hit you.
All right, so who's carrying rap right now then? If Atlanta not carrying rap, who's carrying rap? Or is anybody carrying rap right now?
I don't think so. I think rap,
Is it back regional?
I think so. I feel like rap is in a special place right now where it's like either we could go back to what we were already turning up to, which I think we're doing, or we could evolve past like, all this party shit, all this shallow shit. We could talk about some stuff.
Yeah.
And I feel like, yeah, people still want to go out to the club. People still want to get lit. But I think people are more open to, are you talking about something? Does this reach my soul? Or is this just
the hype for today?
Yeah. So I don't think any one person's carrying it. I don't think anyone should. It's like the NBA, LeBron, KD, Steph, they about to go out. And like the young teams are now showing like the idea of having a big three or a big two and just building around that. I feel as though it's starting to fade away and people are focusing on the teams. So like, yeah, we might not have those one or two good, like,
great star players, yeah.
Yeah, but we could still win with a solid core. And I think music is getting to the point of like, I don't have to be the biggest artist. I'm putting out quality work. Yeah. And I think a lot of artists are going to start transitioning to getting out of the limelight so heavy. At least, I don't know. That's just my opinion because, like, what good is it? You either going to get a lawsuit or die, or they going to hate you after a while. You're going to win so much that they hate to see you
All right,
winning.
so this is one of the first questions we did on the podcast that never came out. Is rap culture a bad thing or not?
Is rap culture... What do you mean by that?
Like, is rap culture a good or bad thing, bro?
What do you mean by rap culture, though?
Like...
It's a beautiful thing.
That's a question. I have people who think otherwise. It's people out here who think...
Because you got to think, rap... When you say rap culture, you mean hip-hop culture?
Yeah.
All right, yeah, nah. Because it's everything. You can't just take just the music. Mm-hmm. You could say rap music is bad. Like, we could have that conversation about music. But the culture behind it, like, fuck no, man. Like, that's black culture. Hip-hop culture is black culture. Mm-hmm. And it's like, it's just marginalized right now so that we only focus on this dumb nigga shit. But there's so much more to hip-hop, to black culture than this dumb nigga shit. But black people aren't in charge of the music business. Yeah. So it's like, if somebody tells you make music like this, you're going to make music like this. You're going to sign people that feed their agenda. Yeah. You're not going to sign the person that's going to tell people.
You sound like a conspiracy theorist, bro.
I mean, it ain't a conspiracy if
I
it's
know.
true.
I'm just saying.
It ain't a conspiracy if it's true. Like, that's just what it is, bro. Like, we don't got control.
They want you to have this certain type image.
You feel me? Like,
all right, so speaking of others who don't like you, have you ever experienced racism?
Yeah, I'm from Savannah.
Tell me a racist story. However you've experienced racism to an extreme degree. Not no slight shit like somebody, all right, nigga.
I've had people throw stuff at me. I've gotten chased. I've gotten
In Savannah, Georgia.
Yeah. I've
What about the military? Well, no, which was worse? Savannah, Georgia, or the military?
well, see, Savannah is because it's like you're a civilian, so it's like wherever you're at, like it's systematic. So teachers will say some slick shit, cops will harass you, and then the white kids feel privileged. The military wasn't really. That's more of a. If you ever worked a corporate job, is that type of passive aggression, whereas like they act like because you're not black. They used to do some overtly racist shit. Like if me and you was at a shop, we're roommates instantly. Like if you didn't have a roommate, I'm your roommate now because we're both black. Yeah. If we all come back from a 4-day weekend, me, you, some other black person, we're getting piss tests, random urine analysis. It's stuff like that. But like nobody called me. Nah, that's a lie. Somebody said the word nigga around me, thinking he said, "No, you're one of the good ones." But I want to go across his jaw. He tried to tell me about how somebody screwed him over. He called her a dumb, stupid nigga, and I looked at him like, he was like, "Oh yeah, but not you. You're cool." I know the fuck I'm not. I walked off though. I remember just standing there, like when you turn your head to the side. Yeah. But some people you could tell if they don't got shit to lose, they'll trick you off your spot. So it was like, I ain't gonna hit you. I'm losing. Like even if I beat your ass, I'll lose. And then like we say a lot of racist jokes, a lot of tasteless jokes. Like the military is very gay, very racist, but it's not at the same. Like if you weren't there, the Marine Corps I should say, but if you weren't there, you would be like, you said what? But if you were in the Marine, you'd realize they're not racist. Right. These jokes are. Yeah, but
it's almost like the Kevin Hart. You seen the Kevin Hart roast?
It's nothing like that because that's broadcasted to the masses. What happens in the Marine Corps, like you wouldn't repeat that out in public. That's usually in the field. You feel me?
Yeah.
That Kevin Hart shit was a humiliation ritual. I remember I was in the field. Somebody said, "Yo, can we tell these jokes?" They at least asked me, and I said, "Nah, I'm not cool like that." They were disappointed, and like they still told the jokes. They just didn't have the whole punchline. Yeah. Like what does Helen Keller call a black person? Nigger. Because the joke is, what does Helen Keller say about something? Because she can't speak. But when it's like a black person. But like, yeah, they ask you shit like that. You take it for what it is. But
so what did you think about that? Like that, it was a humiliation ritual, like on some Illuminati shit. Like what? Like
Kevin Hart?
Yeah. Like
I didn't watch the whole thing, truthfully, but I seen bits and pieces. I seen the pieces that got everybody in the outrage. And my thought on it is like comedians are always gonna play that card. It's comedy. Don't take comedy so serious. And it's like, if that's the case, I can say this ain't funny. I can say that you tried it and it ain't work. You feel me? So it's like, if that's,
even outside of the racial jokes, when they kept talking about Shorty husband,
her husband that
like,
killed
that was throwing me off. It was like, all right, bro, that's kind of. It might have been funny the first time you said it on some surprise shit.
Yeah.
But then it's just like back to it, like.
And then it'll be funny if we all drunk in a room talking like that. But if I'm watching it on my TV and I'm not there for the vibes, it just feels like you're picking on her.
Yeah.
And it's like, I'm not laughing with you. They're up on stage. Maybe they are. Maybe they all was in the green room having a good old time saying these jokes. But when it comes out and like we look at it and it's like, bro, I'm not laughing. Yeah. That doesn't mean I don't have a sense of humor.
You notice something my wife picked out, but I peeped it too. She was like, they ain't got no jokes for Regina Hall, huh?
She kept there with a straight face. She kept there with a straight face, man. Like, they know who to play with.
Yeah.
They know who to play with. And, like, I don't know. That would be awkward for me, though. To, like, if I was up there and it's just like, man, I got to say something. Y'all wildin'. Yeah. You feel me? Do you just sit there and just let the jokes go? That'll fuck up the night.
Yeah, I don't know really what to think of that shit. It was just like some shit that really wasn't funny. Like I normally.
That's all it is.
You
like,
know what
bro,
I mean?
I could laugh at some tasteless jokes. This shit is stupid.
Right.
This shit is stupid, bro. Like, I'm not laughing.
That shit was like scary movie for stupid.
Right. You feel me? Like when they got the Wayans up out of there. And it's just
No, but I think they got a new one coming out.
Yeah, it's out already.
Oh, yeah?
It's like Scary Movie 6, I think. But you know, it also reminds me of Boondocks. When Aaron McGruder went away, they said nigga in like the first 2 seasons, I think they said like 60 times or something, right? Within the first 3 or 4 episodes of, I think the 3rd season of Boondocks, when Aaron McGruder wasn't there, in the first 4 episodes, they said nigga like 200 times. Like, so it went from like 2 times a show to like 5, 6 times every couple minutes. It was outrageous, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you could tell when we get away. And even if it is a black person, like, if they don't have the cultural knowledge to be like, we shouldn't say that. This ain't funny. This isn't going to give us the reaction we want. You feel me? But a white person, white people be writing those jokes too. White people be writing those racist jokes. So, I don't know. Comedy's an interesting game, bro.
I swear I want to go do like a comedy hour one day. Like
you want to get
on stage? I want to get it. I want my 5-10 minutes and see if I can make motherfuckers laugh on stage.
Oh,
hell yeah.
Lord.
You know I'm a funny nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like,
hey.
Bruh,
there's a difference between making.
I'm gonna get on stage. First off, I'm gonna cook somebody real quick. I'm gonna be laughing like a motherfucker. Niggas gonna be like, "Hey, bro, cuz funny as shit. He laughing at his own jokes up here."
This niggas. Bro, they go in there.
I need my 5 minutes. 5 minutes. I swear to God, I'm gonna do 5 minutes one day. One day this year, I'm doing a 10 minute bit. Yes, yes.
Have you written any jokes?
Yeah.
All right, I thought
not like officially. Like I got some shit in my head.
But have you practiced it? Like
no,
because
nigga.
It's an act. You have to go up there knowing what you're gonna say. Hey, yeah, it's me. You know.
Oh man, nah, I'm playing. Hey, what else happened this week? They want us to talk. Somebody said, Carrie talk about Love Island. We ain't talking about Love Island.
Karmelo Anthony. That happened.
That happened.
Truthfully, I don't know any of those details. Over like the last month or 2, I've been really practicing. If I see something I don't like, I scroll right by it.
But I mean,
with that being said, like when I seen, oh, this is going on, he's going to jail, and the headlines will tell you over a stabbing, you see the protests and stuff, I'm like, I'm not investing anything because nothing's going to come from it.
Yeah.
Other than me being upset, getting in arguments online, is like, you know, it's just best.
I haven't really looked at the details of it either.
Yeah, so
I just know that supposedly, I haven't seen the video or anything. Just supposedly, he was acting in self-defense. And
see, that's just it. I don't know. Something about stabbing somebody that's not paying it. Like wasn't bothering them. I don't know nothing about it. If it was self-defense, 35 years for self-defense is crazy. 35 years for a kid is insane.
Yeah.
But, I don't know. Some kids do need to be locked away. Who do you blame? How old is he? 14, 15?
Nah, I thought he was like 17, 18.
Oh, all right. But like,
I'm not 100% sure, but yeah.
Yeah, just off topic. When those when the school shooters and stuff be happening, I be wondering why we don't go at those parents. Is it because they're white? Because when it's a black kid, everybody want to be like, where's the parents? Where's this, that, and the third? Like, how were they raised? And like put blame on that. But when a white kid does something equally as egregious, it's like, are we giving them sympathy? Or are we looking at the parents like, this is your fault? And I don't think we give them enough flack for their failures.
I really think the thing is that they want to take all attention off of, they'll say it happened, and then they don't want to make people feel as though they're a martyr. So they don't want to glorify anyone in the situation. There, yeah. You get what I'm saying? Because
schools, yeah, I get that. But I'm just saying, in any of the mass killings that make the news, when
the parents should be held accountable.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
I feel that.
They do it with black kids regardless of what they did.
Yeah.
So that's all I'm saying.
Well, it's men's mental health month, so you know, all those fellas who are going through mental problems, find somebody to talk to. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Not
because
named
most
Jack
men are doing
Daniels.
shootings. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that
Men are
is real.
more of the
Hit the
violent.
gym. Hit the gym. Hit the trail. I don't know. Whatever you're going through, all I could really say is like, until you focus on you and you being a man, you got to get whatever you got going on out somehow aggressively. So, like, punch something, not someone, lift something, go on a run. You got to do something. Like,
This
women,
nigga's mad mature, y'all.
yeah, women have ways of healing. That's them. And they'll have you thinking journaling is the right way. Praying to star. I mean,
Nigga, I'm
praying,
gonna write at 16.
praying to rocks. You know what I mean? Like,
Praying the rocks is crazy.
like the full moon ain't gonna bring you peace, bro. Like, lock in with yourself. Read some books. Wake up early. Make up your bed. It's really the small shit that's gonna align you back to your higher self.
And on that note, we out of here. I love that. We gotta lead the pod on a positive note. We here at Royal Vision Studios in Atlanta, Georgia. It's your boy Marrico.
Travis is dope.
Thank y'all for tuning in. Now we tuning out.
Stay melanated.